In the previous video, I discussed the importance of creating content. Now, in this video, I will continue with how to create the content itself. What we saw is that the objective of content itself is to create a means for your followers and customers to engage with your brand. Now, the meaning of content in terms of posting in social media is to create content that catches attention and sticks in the minds of your audience. Simply put, you must give your followers and those on Instagram a reason to check out your page and your posts instead of simply scrolling past them. You need to make a way for it to stick in their minds. Now, we have seen a few key characteristics of successful engaging content. What we see is that these consist of mostly visuals and very short text, as well as the fact that they weigh quality over quantity. We must weigh quantity versus quality in terms of, would you rather post 3 posts per day that don't really look that great, they aren't of the greatest quality, and they don't really engage customers? Or would you rather stick to 1 post per day or 1 post every other day that really aims at engaging the followers? Obviously, quality would win here. Now, here are some examples taken from the Crown Apparel Instagram. The first one on the left is a picture that is mostly a visual as well as a short quote. If you look good, you feel good. It hits the example of motivation right here, as it inspires people to wear this clothing to feel good. Now, the one in the top right, there is some more text to read, but it really contrasts itself from the rest of the picture, and it is easy to read and very noticeable. In addition, the picture in the background is simply just a sunny day with people wearing nice looking clothing. Lastly, the picture on the bottom are 2 people dressed up very nicely. It's simply a visual. There is mostly a description that has what they wanted to say in the text, but they didn't want to put it on the picture to ruin it. But these are 3 great examples of using content creation in the right way. Now, creating the content yourself. Here are a few content creation tools that can help you do just that. 1. All the Free Stock is one of my favorite sites. You can find stock videos and stock photos that you can use in your posts. These are royalty free. They're 100% commercial free. This means that you can use them in your post. You don't have to credit the photographer or the artist, and you will still be able to post it without getting in trouble. Next, Canva and Adobe Spark are 2 programs that'll help you 2 websites that will help you create content. Lastly, what I suggest is that optimally, using software such as Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator will really truly allow you to customize and create the content you want. Now, I won't really be going over this too much or really at all in this lecture, but I am planning to release a lecture in the future or a course in the future where I will be discussing in depth how to use Photoshop and Illustrator to create content that is 100% yours and 100% effective. Now, hashtags. A hashtag is a word or a phrase preceded by a hash or a pound sign, and is used to identify messages on a specific topic. These are seen across the social media outlets all around. Every social media outlet uses them, everyone uses them, and they are annoying, but they can be utilized the right way to help you gain more likes, comments, and followers. So, although I'm not really going to touch on it too much here, I will be describing it more in depth in our next video when I discuss posting. But what I can tell you here is that, in general, try to use 15 to 30 hashtags that are trending and also relate to your business and industry. Use a mix of both. Once again, in the next video, when I discuss posting, I will give you ways to find what kind of hashtags you may need, but this is just a general statement. If you use less than 15, you're not really utilizing the effects that hashtags can have, and if you put more than 30, it'll seem too much like spam. Lastly, the most important thing is put your hashtags in a separate comment below the post. Do not put it in the same description as your post. This is very, very important. It is imperative that you do not put it in the same post because people will see it as spam and will view it the same way they view the description, the description of the picture won't really stand out from these hashtags. It'll all look like one big blob, and it'll just be a mess, and it really won't help your engagement whatsoever. Once again, thank you, and join me in the next video as I describe posting.